Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of Thailand and from other countries, morning, afternoon, night, to every one of you here in Thailand, and I welcome. Today, I will present a speech of a social issue. The Philippines, most probably, you know the issue of drugs in the Philippines. But did you know, as of today, 700,000 drug addicts have surrendered. But people doesn't really know how to deal with these numbers. It's too large to handle. If we rehabilitate it, it will cost a lot of money. If we rub out, it will violate human rights. But first, what is the meaning of rehab and rub out? Rehab is a certain word for rehabilitate, which means rebuilding or fix. Rub out is to destroy completely or kill. For the past months, Duterte has been elected as the president of the Philippines. He is very strict about drugs. President Duterte recently said the government doesn't have enough funds to finance the rehabilitation of drug users and would rather have them killed. But the phrase surrender or get killed is a phrase often heard by the Pasay Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the ADAC head Dan Alfonso III. What happened to this phrase? Is it now for drug addicts get killed or be killed? We should rehabilitate the 700,000 drug addicts. Because if we rub it out, it will violate human rights, it's a mass kill. The fear factor will rise. And lastly, the chance of drug addicts is equal to a loss. Most people say rub out is indeed an inhumane process that the government uses to destroy drugs that they say destroys our country. Well, rub out in the drug addicts really help to lower the rates of crime that make the country a lot safer. As of today, killing drug addicts are said to be examples for the next generation for them not to use drugs. Also, the Philippines is a poor country. We cannot afford many people or accommodate many people to be rehabbed due to the lack of funds. We can't just get funds from our president who supports outing the drug addicts. On the other hand, rehabilitation or rehab for short is much more humane if we kill these people, we will violate a person's human right to live and his human rights based on Article 3 that everyone has the right to live. If we imply this, we will neglect this right. Many people also question the mass killings of 500,000 people for suspected drug users and pushers. As good citizens, we are obligated to question whether these killings are all addicts because maybe one of these killings, an innocent blood was shed to the crime. This is why we should see through the details of these killings to ensure that rightful justice being practiced. In relation to the many killings, many people are now scared to be labeled as with a placard saying, "Pusher ako, wag ako tularan." Nowadays, many people are already dead with a span of minutes without even proper trial. The fears uproaring to the citizens is extremely high, especially to the poor because they have no protection on what they could happen to them. Many citizens said that they would go home early than before and keep their homes safeguarded because of the threat that they might be a victim of these killings. Lastly, there's always room for a change of heart. Better so-called drug addicts who have already surrendered said that they're willing to change for the better to stop using or pushing drugs anymore. This is one of strong examples that people could really change if you give them a chance, unlike killing them without having proof themselves that they can also be good citizens of this country. But then, it is understood that my country doesn't have funds. But it's not right to kill somebody. It is one of the rules in the Ten Commandments, which is thou shalt not kill. But then, if we do rob out, it is a violation of human rights, which is taught in school. It is a mass kill. The fear factor will rise. Since it's a mass kill, they might actually push through to cleanse the country. Which rob out anyone who is in drug addicts, and the same thing as ex-President Marcos did the martial law, which everyone fears, which I meant where the fear will rise 700,000 drug users. That's a large amount of people. That is where mass kills begins to fear factor will rise. Lastly, the chance of drug addicts. It's a loss, since all of us gave us a. So why kill them? Or the second chance we have tried to give them,